Hey guys, my name is Dan and this is my JL. My son is home from college for Thanksgiving, and so we're going to take this nice fall day and head up into the mountains and check out the upper half of the Shoe Creek Trail, which runs just right on top of Crabtree Falls here in Central Virginia. So if this is something you're interested in, please stick around for the video. Alright, we're at the beginning of the top of the Shoe Creek Trail, or as it has the Meadows 4x4 trail. So we basically pulled off around 56 coming up, and you pull onto this gravel road. It says four-wheel drive recommended from this point forward, and so here we are.
Alright, after that water crossing, there's one more water crossing that we have to come across. This trail is just hard packed gravel. It's kind of bouncy in certain areas, but certainly just about anybody can travel along it. It's about 3 miles long, and at the end of that 3 miles you get to where the Meadows parking lot is, and that's where the Shoe Creek Trail starts, as it kind of forks off to the right and actually crosses the creek that leads to the waterfall.
Alright, so to the left is the Crabtree Meadows parking lot, and then the Shoe Creek Trail bears off to the right. So that road leading in was all just gravel road coming in. So there's the stream here crosses through, and this will get us started. I think we're going to just cross the creek real fast and then park, and we'll eat lunch. Alright, like I said, on the way up here, Jacob's back from college, and so we decided to go do an easy trail before we head out camping after Thanksgiving. So this is the Shoe Creek Trail. You got to go up to the top of Crabtree Falls, follow the meadow lane all the way to the parking area, and then you bear to the right, and the Shoe Creek Trail starts. Now you can only take this to the private property where it's gated off, and then you got to turn around and come back. So we stopped, going to get some lunch real fast, and then we're going to hit the trail. All right, we finished lunch and we're going to get started.
All right, once we get started, we basically have some mild rock. It's still a pretty easily traveled road. There's some dispersed campsites as we start to head up the mountain. It's first come, first serve. It's forest land, national forest land, so that you've got a 14-day stay, and it's if they're available, you can pretty much pull into them. So a lot of the campsites that we saw were really nice. Be really cool to camp, you know, for the afternoon. This trail is only about 1.5 miles long, and there's a gatekeeper kind of sorts to the top of it as we come up to this first little rock step that you got to come up over. And once you get past that, that's pretty much it, aside from just traversing some rocky areas, but you'll see the step here in a second.
that's a little bit of a gatekeeper on the trail. There is a little small bypass to the right, but it's pretty easy to go over. And that looks like the private property gate ahead, so not real long. And there's a nice campsite right here down by the gate, so if you make it this far, you'll probably be down here by yourself. All right, you can see the gate down there to the bottom, and we just turn around here at this campsite. So there's a nice fire ring, and like I said, if you make it this far, this would be a really cool place to go. So it's quiet. All right, so what did you think of that trail?
Huh?
What did you think of that trail?
All right.
It was all right?
Yeah.
Was it? So this is the picture from the ridge of the road just headed out. All right, guys, so that was the end of that. It was a pretty good day. It took us about an hour to do it. So we're glad to have Jacob back from college. We're gonna go out for another trail soon, and this is Fisher Jeep Adventures, and we'll talk to you next time.